packing, cause you just end up back with your stuff. You never really leave me when you say you're gonna leave me, and you just end up backing it up.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. So basically my channel is a safe zone for you to be open, honest, and transparent, or for me to be open, honest, and transparent. Just about life, things that have happened in my life, my experiences, things that nobody really wants to talk about, but everybody goes through. That's what I'm here for, just to talk about it. So I don't know if you guys have seen the video that kind of went viral. It was a married couple and they were talking about their relationship basically. So they were having a debate and the guy was basically asking his wife why women force a monogamous relationship on their spouse and then kind of get upset when their spouse is like all over them, right? And when he said all over them, he meant like always wanting to have sex or what have you. I cannot speak for all women. I can only speak for myself, right? Let me just say that I like to have sex. My husband would not tell you that. He would think that I'm lying when I say that, but I actually like to have sex. I like to have sex a lot. It just depends on the circumstances and it depends on the situation. With my situation in particular, the reason why I wanted a monogamous relationship, then turn around and did not have sex as often as my husband would like, was because of the cheating. And so what happened was, I remember the first time he cheated, I stayed. Like, yeah, we probably broke up for like a few days, but I stayed. And when I stayed, he still, he still was normal. He was still wanting to have sex, do things that a couple does. But I wasn't ready for that. So what I should have done was explain to him, if we are to get back together, this, you have to give me time to heal. I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take a few days, few weeks, few months, few years. I don't know how long it's going to take because you really hurt me. I didn't cheat on you. You cheated on me. And give him the option of staying and bearing with me until I was able to get over it or to leave. And I should have accepted either one, but I didn't do that. I just jumped back into a relationship without him understanding that I'm the type of person that needs to heal before I can be affectionate, genuinely affectionate with you again. Because I did continue to be affectionate, but it wasn't genuine. And people can feel when it's not genuine. They can feel when this ain't really what you want to do. So that's kind of the pattern that our relationship took. So it was like, he cheated and then sex was like up and down with us. And then when I would not give in and have sex and just kind of cut it off and I didn't want to do that anymore until I was ready, then he would cheat some more. And he likes sex too. He's a hyposexual male. So of course he's going to want to do it. And it made me force myself to do it just so that he wouldn't go out and do it with other people. And that really just messed up the whole relationship. I should have just let that go. Or like I said, told him what was up and for him to understand. A lot of things come into play with why women don't, why we talk a good game. Because I also see posts where it's like, your girl, she get a few drinks in her and she like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that when I get home, da 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 da. And then you get home and like she crashes, right? I be tired. I remember that happened one time. Matter of fact, it was on Halloween, either last year or the year before. And I was just all over him and I was like, oh, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. I came home took a shower and went to sleep. And he told me about myself the next day. Or no, like he had like this vibe a day or two later. And then he basically ended up telling me, like, you be talking all this mess and then you just go to sleep. You go to sleep. I'll be tired. Sorry. Sometimes I be tired. Sometimes, you know, I just start thinking about some stuff that done happened in the past and be like, nah, I ain't get nothing. I don't even know why. I don't even know why he's here right now. I shouldn't even be with him right now. We can be having the best relationship and then I'll just think about some stuff and just like, be turned off. So what I need to do, or what I needed to do, was be real with myself and be real with him. Now, as far as the guy asking why you force a monogamous relationship, his wife's argument was that she did not force anything on him. She gave him the option, or she told him what she felt. And if he feels like, you know, that was being forced, then she can understand, but that's not what she was doing. I feel like you can force somebody to do that when you're like, I want either this or that. Let my husband, let him tell it. I forced him to get married. But I kind of feel the way she feels. I ain't forced you to do anything. I didn't hold a gun to your head. What I said was, either we gonna get married or we done. So I gave you an ultimatum, yeah, but I didn't force you to do anything. You knew that you would rather be with me than not with me. That's on you, bruh. I told you I wanted to get married. I told you I wasn't waiting any longer because I've been waiting long enough for you to get yourself together. And if you haven't gotten yourself together by now, my dear, I'm not waiting any longer. Either we're going to do this or we're not. What's up? To me, that's not forcing somebody to do something, because you can easily say, I'm just not ready yet. And if you're going to give me an ultimatum of being with you right now or marrying you right now or leaving, then you're going to have to leave because I'm not ready to get married. So to me, that's not forcing anybody to do anything. Like I said, she didn't hold a gun to his head. I didn't hold a gun to my guy's head. So that's not forcing you to do anything. Please comment. Let me know, you know, if you feel the same way or not. But I mean, I feel like we all have options in this world. Unless somebody literally has a gun to your head and you feel like it's life or death, then you can make your own decisions. He knew he wanted to be with me. He knew that he'd rather be with me than without me. I'm not going to say he was ready for marriage. I wasn't ready for marriage. Now that I think about it, now that I look back on it, I wasn't ready for marriage. I thought the Lord had done said, Aria, get married. There's no reason I should have an Ava Camille in there right now. Y'all just don't understand. When I tell y'all we weren't having sex, we probably had sex once, maybe twice a month, if that. So how I'm sitting up here pregnant, I have no clue. We got into an argument and I called the wedding off. And then a week later, I took a pregnancy test. Did not think I was pregnant. My menstrual cycle was just like a few days late. So I was like, let me make sure that I'm not pregnant. And I was pregnant. So I thought God was saying, I didn't tell you to cancel that wedding. You didn't consult with me about that. Marry this man. This is who I want you to be with. That's what the Lord Jesus had said to me in that moment when the pregnancy test read positive, because like I said, there was no way that I was pregnant, right? Now, I don't really know if God was talking to me or not. I don't know. Sometimes I be needing him like write on a piece of paper or like just literally drop a sign on my head and let me know what it is. Let me see it on a billboard or something, because I be thinking he's saying one thing and it be the total opposite. I don't know. I'm so confused, y'all. I do know that I was not ready for marriage. I do know that my husband was not ready for marriage. But we got married because I felt like that's what we were supposed to do. He felt like he was pressured into getting married. So here we are. I literally told someone today to self-evaluate, reevaluate the whole situation, reevaluate the whole relationship. Don't stay in it because you don't want to be lonely. Don't stay in it because you don't want to be single. Don't stay in it because you feel like you cannot pay these bills by yourself. Your peace and your happiness are the only two things that matter. Your peace and your happiness are going to be what determines your kids' peace and happiness. It's going to, if you have children, it's going to be what determines, like, when you wake up in the morning, how you feeling, like all of your feelings, all of your emotions. It's going to come from your peace, your sanity, your happiness. Reevaluate the whole situation, the whole relationship. And then ask yourself, is this something that I want to do? Is this something that I can do? Do I see myself being with this person forever? Look at the pros, look at the cons of being with this person. Look at the pros, look at the cons of being by yourself. Is this person going to help you? Or is this person going to hurt you? I didn't do that. Granted, he's a great guy. We just do not always get along. And our issues are deep. They're real deep. So, I don't know. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video. Let me know how you guys feel, fellas. How do you guys feel? Do y'all feel pressured when your spouse is telling you, marry me or leave? Do you feel like that's pressure? Do you feel like she's forcing you into something? Or do you feel like she's just giving you an ultimatum and you have an option, you have a choice? Do you feel like she's not giving you a choice when she's giving you a choice, if I'm making sense? Ladies, how do you feel? Because some of you may feel the way that a guy feels, or some guys feel, to where it's pressure. I feel like it is pressure, but I don't feel like it's forcing their hand at doing anything. I feel like it's putting fire under your butt. And what you gonna do? Because you might lose all this. I'm just saying. Because it might not take the next person that long to make a decision. So, I don't know, y'all. Just let me know how y'all feel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome all my new subbies. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. Make sure you interact with me. Good night. So real quick, did I tell you guys that I've never had an orgasm before? Like ever? Sorry if you thought I did, if I've been with you, but I've never had an orgasm before. That's probably why I really don't care about the sex portion of my relationship. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm a hyposexual female, but I've never had an orgasm before. And it's actually not that uncommon. A lot of women haven't had orgasms before. One person came real close, and I was like, who taught you that? But that was just one person one time. So yeah, that's all I wanted to tell y'all. I've never had an orgasm before. That might be another story for another time. But that also might be why I'm not really pressed on sex.
I'm sick of this unpacking. Cause you just end up back with your stuff.